The Sierra Madre's Occidental Mountain Range is located in northwestern Mexico. It has a long history of gold and silver production. Over the last 400 years, it has produced approximately 40 million ounces of gold and approximately 2 billion ounces of silver. Nestled within the center of this range is the town of Urahuachi, founded in 1736 by two Spaniards retrieving riches for their crown. Urahuachi is located within the large collapsed caldera environment with some of the most intense alteration zones to be found in the Sierra Madres. And within these zones, the remnants of several past producing mine workings now owned by Goliath.
The area around the town of Urahuachi contains many old mine workings, and they're not all in one area. There's a group of them to the north, there's a group of them to the south, there's a group of them to the west. And right now, the area that we control is approximately 25 by 15 kilometers, with the town of Urahuachi located just about in the middle of it. And so we're exploring systematically all the claims all the way around that town.
Urahuachi's centralized location means infrastructure like roads and power are already in place. And for many locals, Goliath is providing opportunities that might not exist otherwise.
The fact that the local people have a history in mining is good, because that means they're not afraid of mining. They know that there's money in the ground to be made, and they also know from their experience of living there that they themselves can't do it, that they need the help of modern technology and modern companies with public money to spend the millions of dollars required to develop these mines. And they also can see that we've treated these people very fairly and that we're good to them, and we've certainly helped the town a lot.
And for business owners like Maria Campos, extra workers in town mean extra business for her restaurant. I would like to thank the company, because if it was not for them, it would be very difficult to run a business here. As I was telling you, some days we have some business and other days we have none. But thanks to them, we're having more.
So we're in the middle of a major drilling program, and that started last fall in earnest, and it's going to carry on right through most of this year. And we're drilling essentially in two different areas, the San Timoteo area and the Las Bolas area.
Goliath employs many locals, as they're familiar with the terrain, know the lay of the land, and know its history.
The area they were exploiting here at the main San Mateo mine was more than 100 meters long, and there is an internal shaft that goes down another 70 meters and another cross-cut of almost 30 meters. This mine is connected to the San Martin mine.
Down the road from the San Timoteo mine is the San Martin mine workings, where promising new drill results are occurring. Finding old workings like this is easy when remnants from old buildings dating back over 200 years still exist.
In the San Martin mine, we are coming up with some very encouraging results. Our recent sampling included a 20-meter section that returned 5.96 grams of gold and 202 grams of silver. Those are excellent numbers over excellent width, and that was the second round of sampling in the mine. And so that, added with the other sampling that we've done previously in there, now gives us a zone along the tunnel that's about 200 meters long and about 40 meters wide. And at the same time, the surface drilling has outlined a zone perpendicular to that, which is about 450 meters long and about 50 meters wide. And we're trying now to drill from the surface and trace that mineralization from the mine workings back through the hillside into that other zone so that we can do a resource calculation on that area.
In the past, the ore from the San Martin mine workings and other tunnels above were brought down through the San Martin tunnel and transported to a plant located at a lower level to be milled and smeltered. The remains of this mill, smelter, and equipment help explain the potential for the future by looking to what was accomplished in the past.
So that's sort of one prong of our two-prong approach at the moment. And the other is over in Las Bolas, where we have done quite a few reverse circulation holes, and now we have a diamond drill in there, and we're testing many targets we've generated through geophysics and through the opening of old tunnels.
Sorbera's Mexican partner explains yet another site being tested.
Yo soy el ingeniero Daniel Nofrieta, director en México.
I am engineer Daniel Nofrieta, director in Mexico of Mineral Delta, which is a subsidiary of Golden Goliath. At this moment, we are in front of the entrance of the mine called Friola 2, recently opened by personnel of the company. The tunnel was developed on a structural trend that we call veins of the Friola, which has a width of about 70 meters and a length of 400 to 500 meters running at azimuth 140 degrees. We first explored this trend with a reverse circulation drill hole in 2003 drill hole number B0311, which returned a section of 23-meter grading 320 grams of silver per ton.
Encouraged by the results coming in from the current diamond drilling program, Sorbera plans on keeping the drills turning until resource calculations can be completed for both the Las Bolas and the San Martin area. He indicates that they have about $3 million in the treasury and their financial house is in good order.
Our last financing, which was done about a year ago, those warrants are good for another year or 13 months, and they're exercisable at 45 cents, and they will bring us another $6 million. And that'll give us the money that we need to carry on drilling. But right now, the $3 million that we have in the till is enough to carry on with this drill program, basically throughout the rest of this year.